It's Stargirl the Practical Witch. Welcome back to my channel today. So before we get started on today's video, I do want to give a big shout out to my sponsors, Keen, who were kind enough to sponsor today's video. As you all know, I'm a huge fan of Keen. I've been using Keen for about 1 year now. And for those of you who don't know, Keen is an online psychic service that lets you talk to vetted spiritual advisors about anything you can think of, such as love, money, career, advice, and you can choose from a whole bunch of different psychics such as clairvoyants, mediums, astrologers, tarot readers. And what I love about Keen is that you can really find a psychic that is right for you, because on their site, all you do is you fill out a questionnaire answering some personal questions so you can find one that is best suited for you. And one of the great things about Keen is that they are a 24/7 service. So if you're in a desperate moment, and trust me, I have been there where I had to make a last minute call to Keen, there is going to be somebody available and ready for you to give you psychic advice. For me personally, I love Keen's services, and this is because I'm sure most of you guys have already heard the story, but I'm going to say it again for those who are new. Keen helped me realize where I needed to take my business using her clairvoyant gifts. She predicted that I would start my brand. She predicted it would have something to do with essential oils. And not only that, anytime I'm in a really bad situation, a bad breakup, or anything that's going on in my life where I really need advice, Keen is always there with their services giving me guidance, and this has been something that has really helped me through a lot of difficult times in my life. Now, obviously, with any service, it's best to find an advisor that is right for you and to try a bunch of different ones to see who you vibe with energetically. But when you do find that person, it is one of the most reassuring experiences ever. So I highly recommend Keen. As a new Keen customer, you will get the first 10 minutes for only $1.99. After that, pricing really depends on which psychic that you choose. But one thing that I love about Keen is that they are the most affordable psychic service I have ever heard of or ever used, because even when you sign up, they will constantly be sending you ways where you can get discounts of their services. So for everyone who wants to check out Keen, definitely use my link. It's trykeen.com/stargirl. Link is down below in the description. Use that and you will get $1.99 for 10 minutes so you can test it out, and I know you guys will like it. Thank you so much for sitting through this. Now let's get back to the video. All right, group number one, let's go ahead and see what your abundance reading is and what it is that you need to know about your career, your abundance, your life purpose, and also your skills. So I see that you guys could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You could be a Sag, a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cancer, like path 4, 5, or 9. So what I'm seeing for you is I actually feel that a lot of you are going to get your money from some sort of social work, some sort of betterment of society. You guys want to help people. You want to help the underprivileged. You want to feel like you are making a difference in the world by doing something that's selfless. So military, police, maybe your father was military or police, or your husband or something like that. But I'm getting like military, police, social service, social work. This is something at one point in your life you're likely going to study, because you really want to help those who are underprivileged. Some of you really like animals, like big animals. You want to help animals. Sorry, it unfocused. I don't know why it keeps doing that. you want to help animals and stuff like that. I'm also hearing that you guys are going to actually make a lot of money someday, is what I heard too. But the thing is that a lot of you feel there's almost this thought that you're not going to be able to make money helping people, or you're not going to be able to gain success helping people. Spirit is telling me that's not the case. I actually see a lot of you gaining a lot of abundance through your writing ability, through your ability to talk about spirituality, through your ability to write, because I'm seeing a lot of you guys are really interested in philosophy. You guys are people who are heavy readers. Hold on for just a second, guys. You guys are interested in philosophy. You're heavy readers. You are people who you know, you could have written short stories, or you are someone who likes to write lyrics. You know, some of the best, I'm getting you're like a really good lyricist, writer, and you like to talk about philosophy, spirituality, or things that you have learned. You like to talk about, like, write very creatively. Spirit is showing me that you could absolutely do this. A lot of you guys have this thought that you're not going to be able to gain abundance doing this, or you have this thought, like, at one point you guys could have been really poor. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Like, you guys could have been people who were suffering. Like, your mom suffered, you watched your mom suffer, you came from nothing, you watched the struggle, and you guys could have at one point lived in a poor area, a poor neighborhood. You could have been in foster care. You know, it's just, I'm getting the sense that you guys come from poverty, or you come from like a lower status, and you feel like this is what you're destined for. Spirit is showing me like, no, that's not what they're destined for. I'm hearing that a lot of you are going to one day get a lot of money. I don't feel like this is your main focus, but I do see a lot of you are very work oriented and career oriented. And a big thing that I see for you is actually, I see a lot of wealth coming in for you. And I do feel, like I said, it has something to do with writing. And I feel like it has something to do with writing your experiences and writing your stories. So one thing about you guys is I really feel like you are going to make the most money when you write about what you feel, what you have experienced, and what you have been through. This could be like writing in your songs, or writing in a book, or writing or doing a film about your experiences growing up, or what it is that you saw. These are all things that is going to bring you massive amounts of abundance. And I'm also hearing a lot of you are going to be really well known on social media. But if you're not well known on social media for this work, guys, I really feel that a lot of you are going to be well known in the area of writing. You're going to be well known in your neighborhood. People are going to talk about you and your work a lot. That's what Spirit is showing me. I also feel that a lot of you think that life is very competitive. There's a lot of competition for what it is that you want. There's a lot of competition. Spirit is showing me that. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why you've had a difficult start. I'm hearing you guys have a difficult start in life. You have a difficult time initiating projects because there's a lot of people who don't want to see you succeed. I'm almost getting like, I'm kind of seeing like the lobsters. You know how the lobsters in life, they like to tear down any other lobster that looks like it's getting ahead? Honestly, I see a lot of you guys have been trying to have a new beginning in your life that involves your creativity. You've been trying to make this move, but there has been something getting in the way. And I'm also hearing, guys, that this could even be your own family. Your own family might be getting in the way of you making this new creative beginning and this new action. It's almost like there is a lot of people in the way who don't want to see you succeed, or who cut you down when you're trying to get off the ground. That's what I'm seeing. I also feel like there's a lot of fear going on about money and survival, and this is something that keeps success from coming your way, because what I'm seeing is a lot of you guys with this death of magic and communication. I want to let you know right now, you guys are really interested in the mysteries of life. You're interested in aliens, you're interested in spirituality, you're interested in why are we here, you're interested in finding out the meaning of life, and you're interested in the darker side of life. And I do feel like your interest in the darker side of life does come from, like I said, having a very not great upbringing. You guys had to survive. You went through some sort of abuse. You went through some sort of SHIT, guys. When I see this, this is like You went through something that caused a lot of trauma in your root chakra that caused you to become super ambitious in your life. That's just straight what I'm seeing. And I feel like this ambition has caused you in your life at one point to master something. This could literally mean mastery of an instrument because, I'm sorry, I don't know why it's not focusing. This can mean mastery of an instrument. For others of you, it could just be you master a skill to the point where this brings you a lot of abundance. So guys, I know when you were younger, you were probably like, you probably wanted to do social work, work with animals, or you probably wanted to do sports or be an athlete or something like that. That's just what Spirit is showing me. But I'm seeing that your money, your abundance is going to come from, like your honey, your wheat, is going to come from something that you master. And this could be like the study of the occult mysteries, writing about it, or writing about the darker side of life, or portraying the darker side of life. That is, and I actually feel like this hobby, this job is what's going to be the thing that saves you, because I'm seeing that your job in life is going to be so important and how you nurture yourself, because a lot of you guys don't feel comfortable with emotions because you have learned that if you're in your body, it's painful because people hurt you. So you've had to become super strong. And I'm hearing that your job is going to be your savior from your own self, your own emotions, your own life. And also I'm hearing that if you guys have kids, your kids are going to be something that saves you from your own life. A lot of you guys are really lucky. You were blessed with divine wisdom and beauty. And I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, I'm ugly, this, that, third. No, because, you know, sometimes people are late bloomers. I'm getting the sense you guys could have been late bloomers. You don't have to be, but I'm hearing that your beauty is coming from this charisma that you have due to your different upbringing. And this is going to be the thing that gets you a lot of opportunity in life. And also I'm hearing, like I said, your creativity is going to save you from your own darkness and the own depths of darkness in your mind, because a lot of you have very dark thoughts. A lot of you have a very dark past. You've been through a lot. With time, you are going to heal yourself through your creativity. And also I'm hearing that you are blessed, like I said, with the wisdom of the divine because of this. And this wisdom is going to give you opportunities. I'm also hearing fame for a lot of you guys. Like group number 1, you are my fame pile. I feel like at some point you are going to be really well known for what it is that you do. And I do believe it has something to do with your throat chakra. It has something to do with communication, something to do with your hand chakras, or communicating yourself through that. So let's go ahead and see what is going on for you guys right now, currently, for your career. So I get the sense that a lot of you are going through a lot of healing because something recently has happened that has left you devastated. I'm hearing a lot of you had to let go of something. You had to leave somebody behind. I'm hearing that someone left you, or you left something behind that did not work out because you had the wisdom, or this was for your spiritual development. There's something you had to get separated from your spiritual development. And I'm hearing that for some of you, it was a relationship, a home, or something important to you. And I'm hearing that a lot of you guys are going through a lot of healing right now. You guys right now have the power of manifestation. That is what Spirit is telling me. And I do feel a lot of you have a new creative spark, okay? You have a new creative spark, a new idea, a new passion that you believe is going to make you some money. Spirit is saying trust that inspiration, trust that new spark is what I'm seeing. Trust your wisdom. I do feel like one of the things coming to you that's going to help you a lot is your friendships, is your surroundings. I'm seeing you working with a group of people pretty soon. This is what I see. I see you working with a group of people. I see a group of people helping you get abundance, or giving you a lot of strength at this time, because I do feel a lot of you are going through a breakup or you're going through some sort of difficult time. I see surrounding yourself with a lot of people is something that's going to bring you abundance and a lot of strength. And I also see one of the blessings your spirit guides are giving you is strength, because what I feel is a lot of you are finally stepping into your authenticity, because before a lot of you could have gotten your identity from I keep hearing you are going to work in an organization or a group of people that are creative. Like I keep seeing like a band, or I keep seeing a group of people who all study the same thing, working together, who create something together. This is just something what I see. I feel a lot of you, what you have, like one of the things that you have that's going to bring you a lot of blessings is your beauty, guys. I heard that Lana Del Rey song, Beauty and Brains. That is what you guys have, okay? And this is going to manifest a lot of blessings in your life. And I also heard that you guys are going through like this transformation. I'm hearing that recently you guys went through a glow up, like you hit rock bottom and you used alchemy to glow up your spirit and glow up your appearance. So I'm hearing a straight glow up of your outer appearance, a straight transformation of your outer appearance. And a lot of you have been manifesting your looks to become better. You have been manifesting your authenticity. Whatever the case is, guys, your spirit is coming out so strongly right now, and it's bringing you a lot of opportunities, and it's bringing you victory. Whatever you decided to move away from, or whatever happened, is leading you towards your victory cup. And I'm seeing a renewal of spirit that's going to be very lucky for you. I'm hearing spirit say, trust though right now. Trust that this pain is leading you to your joy. So we're going to go ahead and see what else is coming for you guys in the next few weeks. We have the Sun, creativity, confidence, independence, feeling confident in yourself is what's coming for you. Let's get another thing. We have the Two of Cups. Let's get one more card. And we have the World card. Okay, so what you're headed into, guys, is I definitely feel you're headed into a new beginning in a soulmate relationship with someone who is going to take you to the next step in your life. Some of you guys are ending a cycle of codependency is what I'm seeing, and you are meeting people that you are going to have the same hobbies with, the same passion, the same drive. You guys are going to work together, and these people are going to help you evolve to the next step in your life is essentially what I'm seeing. Spirit, can I please get a clarifier on the Sun card? So we have the King of Cups. Some of you could be working with a Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Knight of Cups. So guys, one of the things I definitely see is there is a love interest right now seeing your glow up. Oh my gosh, this is like somebody who is creative, they're artistic, they're in touch with their feelings. This person is about to make you a romantic offer. I feel like before this person was really cold towards you. I feel like they were really shut off. They were really selfish. Someone has done some maturing, and they are about to offer you a relationship once again because they see your worth. They see how far you are coming up in your life, and they see that you are transforming in your career. You are ascending is what I'm seeing in the next few months, and it's leading you to the Ten of Cups, happiness, family, fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. You guys are really you guys are coming into a time when you're doing really well, or you're becoming stable in your career, and I feel like a lot of you are really anxious because I feel like you're starting a new venture that is giving you a lot of anxiety, but Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right path. And I keep getting that you're being led by a spirit guide to this new venture. And I keep seeing an ex coming back, wanting to reconcile, and somebody who wants to offer you actual commitment. I do want to tell you, though, be careful of overworking, because you don't want to face your emotions. I'm getting the sense that a lot of you guys can be workaholics. Spirit really wants you to try or attempt to try having more fun, traveling, doing things with your family instead of investing yourself all in work. This is something that's also going to help you. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye. All right, to group number 2, let's see what your life purpose is, what your career is, and what you're going through from Spirit. So let's take a look at this. We have the Star card, we have the Six of Wands, and we also have the Death card. So one of the things I see is that you guys, I'm hearing leadership big time. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I hear that you guys are from the stars. Absolutely. You are light workers. I want you to really listen to this, guys. You are light workers. You are not from here. You are from a different dimension. And I know, I teetered between believing in star seeds or not, but I've come to the conclusion that I don't want to limit my beliefs. Because of logic, I really want to, be open, and I've really been studying it, and I really do feel that you guys are from the star system, the galaxies. I hear Lyra, Pleiades, if it's not that, Arcturus, one of those star systems. You guys are actually higher dimensional beings who have chosen to incarnate here on Earth to help lead people into a higher level of consciousness. Oh my gosh, guys, you are not even human. You guys are angels. Like some people some people believe that angels are actually from another dimension. They're actually aliens. They're actually people who are from different galaxies and star systems. That's what you are, and you have incarnated here on Earth form, and because of this, you are always going to be a leader. Now, what does a leader mean? A leader is someone who is able to influence people in such a way that causes them to change their life. You are able to see the light in other people that they are not able to see in themselves, and you are able to bring it out of them. I'm hearing you are a natural life coach. You are a natural influencer. You're somebody who is going to show people how to elevate their consciousness through your teachings. I'm also hearing you guys, even if you don't do it on purpose, you guys seem to slip into teacher roles or leadership roles where people want to learn how to do what it is that you do, and people want to learn how it is that you got where you got. So someday in your life, guys, you are going to reach a monumental goal. You are going to become a master at something. I'm hearing that people are going to come to you for your wisdom, for your knowledge, to learn from you, and you are going to bring out other people's talents and other people's best versions simply by being yourself. I'm hearing that you are a medicine healer to the gods. A lot of you could have planets in Capricorn or Aquarius in sidereal astrology. Some of you guys could be a Libra rising, Gemini rising, or Aquarius rising. You guys are natural teachers. You are people who encourage people to better themselves through your speech. I'm hearing motivational speakers. I'm hearing something like Tony Robbins, law of attraction teacher. I'm also hearing a lot of you guys have the natural ability to heal people with your hands. So I'm hearing that some of you guys at some point, you are going to master Reiki. You could master something like dance, or you could become a physical therapist, and your energy is actually able to heal other people, and you are able to teach other people your craft of astrology because you have a natural gift of astrology. You also have the natural gift of being able to channel angels, whether you know it or not, guys. Some of you might be very grounded individuals is what I'm getting. But even if you are very grounded and logical, whether you know it or not, your ability to heal people through teaching about your talents, like some of you have mastered singing, you have mastered dancing, you have mastered tarot card reading, astrology, or you have mastered some sort of art form. One day you are going to teach that to other people. You are going to find creative ways to heal other people. I'm also hearing you guys are natural herbalists. I don't know why I heard that. Or you are able to work with plants in a way that's like super healing. You guys have a natural green thumb. You are able to heal people with essential oils, natural remedies. You're going to be able to teach people yoga, meditation, breath work at your highest form. And this is something that comes naturally to you because you have led many lifetimes as wise men. I want you guys to know that. I'm hearing that one of your past lives and also in your family, you guys were what is it called? Advisors to kings and queens, okay? You were the doctors to kings and queens. You were the shamans to kings, queens, and chiefs. You were people who led you were people who led the highest people of society back in the day, and through your family lineage, through your wisdom of plant medicine, astrology. You guys need to look up Nostradamus. It's like I'm getting that vibe that you guys in your past lives, in medieval times, in you know, even some of you guys, even in your village, if you were from a Native American ancestry, your family line and your lineage has been the shamans and healers to kings and queens with this knowledge of medicine. And what I'm seeing is it's going to manifest in this life through you being able to teach other people your craft and heal other people through teaching and through your leadership. This is something you're going to notice. And this is why throughout your life, you are going to have a large group of people. I'm hearing lots of people, your friends, who come to you for your wisdom and from your advice because not only are you from the stars, a lot of you guys are old souls. You have lived many lifetimes doing this. You guys are going to be able to teach people this, all of your knowledge, and it's going to help those who are going through a really rough time, specifically younger souls is what I'm hearing. I also hear that spirit really communicates with you through music, through clairaudience, okay? And hold on for just a second while I gather these energies, guys. Okay, so one thing that I'm seeing for you guys is that you are going through some sort of career change. I do see that for you. And Spirit is telling me that this career change is necessary in your life. You guys might be wondering how it is that you are going to change your career because it almost seems too like the amount of competition that you have is making it so it's hard for you to stand out. Some of you might feel like you're not, let me just get a quick second. Some of you guys, I just want to let you know, you have natural mediumship ability. You are people who are able to channel angels, you're able to channel guides, you're able to tell people and be able to see their illnesses, what's wrong with them, what their life purpose is, what their direction is, and this is all things that is going to come really easy for you. And I actually see you getting a great following or being well known for what you do, kind of like group number one, but you at all times are going to have a large group of people who are going to see you as a strength. They're going to see you as an inspiration. They're going to see you as like guidance for who they want to be. You're going to be that person, guys, where people are going to look at you and be like, wow, I want to be as good as they are at that certain skill. I want to be as enlightened as they are. You are going to radiate at your highest form in such a high vibration that people are going to want to come to you just for your healing energy. This is what I see. I also feel like, guys, a lot of you do have a twin flame out there, a twin flame connection, a soulmate connection. And this twin flame connection, you guys incarnated here on earth together because you are meant to work with this person in healing the world. You are meant to work with this person in bringing enlightenment to the world, because a lot of you, your energy makes people contemplate their life. Your energy really makes people tap into their higher consciousness. And I'm seeing that you and your twin flame have both incarnated in the same life form in this life, and you guys will work together as spiritual teachers. You guys are going to work together doing something that you love, and this is what you are going to be doing with your twin flame. I do sense, though, a lot of you guys have been struggling with, let's see, You guys have been struggling with love. I do see that for you. Or there has been, or maybe this is a love that comes later in your life. Maybe you stopped believing in twin flames, or maybe this is something that you haven't been interested in, especially when you were younger. But what I'm hearing is that eventually you are going to meet this twin flame. You guys are going to study the same, like if it's astrology, tarot cards, you guys have the same creative passion. You guys are going to make this your life purpose. You are going to make this your life mission, and you two are going to work together. And I'm also hearing something about living by the sea. You two, I'm hearing the desert and the sea. At one point in your life, guys, you are going to live in the desert, but I'm hearing that eventually you're going to end up living by the ocean or by a body of water. And this is where you're really going to be able to study and perfect your craft. If you guys are wondering, where is it should I live? Where is it that I'm going to be the most productive? I'm hearing that you have a strong connection to the ocean, and this is absolutely where it is that you should be living. Your spirit guides are also very much in contact with you when you are going through a difficult time. I'm hearing that they show up as bird feathers, they show up as crows, they show up as doves. And I'm also hearing that a lot of you guys, you actually have a deceased grandmother who is coming through, who watches over you in heaven, who helps you manifest your greatest desires and wishes. But it's definitely someone in your family that has passed away. For some of them, they have passed away from a motorcycle or a car accident. Some of them, yeah, I keep seeing that. Someone passed away from a car accident, or there is I'm getting so many different energies of people coming through. I'm actually getting 5 different spirits because this is a general reading, but someone you love dearly passed away. One of them is a grandmother. Ooh, they likely passed away from old age, or there is another spirit of a male who passed away, and they passed away from a car accident, or someone passed away from a car accident. There's also a male figure who passed away as well. This person, or maybe I'm picking up your ancestors, guys, like your ancestors are heavily watching over you. You have so many ancestors and so many star family up in heaven that watches over you, specifically when you're going through a difficult period. And I do feel that a lot of you guys are going through some sort of difficult period, because I'm sensing that a lot of you aren't really aware of your gifts, or you're not noticing the greatness of your gifts. And this might be because your abundance isn't growing the way you want, you're not getting the recognition that you want, the changes that you want aren't happening as fast as you want, or you're not seeing the growth of your gifts. Spirit is saying, trust your gifts. Trust that this heartbreak or whatever it is that you're going through is not going to last forever. You guys are going through a career change right now, which is what I keep seeing. And I'm hearing that there's a male spirit guide specifically that's giving you the courage to make this career change. I feel like a lot of you have been very unhappy for a very long time where you are at. It's almost like a lot of you are watching other people succeed ahead of you, or you are comparing yourself to others and your growth, and you're starting to feel like maybe this isn't my profession, or maybe this isn't what I'm meant to do. Or a lot of you guys are feeling like the things that you are building are not amounting the way you want. Spirit is saying a lot of you need to work on getting grounded. And one of the ways that you work on getting grounded is through meditation, but also being in water, taking salt baths, living by the water. Something about the water actually helps ground you guys. I'm seeing you could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I also heard Aries for some of you. But you need to be by the water in order to be grounded. Some of you are wondering, where am I going to be the most productive? Spirit is showing me that in the water. Also, there's something about your root chakra being very, very weak. You guys might have a hard time. There's something about your root chakra being very, very weak. I'm hearing that your root chakra, you can get grounded through meditation, through meditation, through being by the water. I think that's all I'm getting for that. But let's go ahead and see about this twin flame situation, what's going on. So one of the things that I'm seeing is some of you might feel like you have had a lot of false twin flame relationships where you weren't sure about twin flames, or there was a lot of people you thought could be twin flames but weren't your twin flame. Spirit is saying that that time is coming where you're going to meet your twin flame. And if you're wondering when it is, Spirit is showing me this is going to be when you're at the top of the game in your career, because like I said, you and your twin flame are going to work together, doing this life purpose, doing this creative hobby. You and your twin flame are going to work together. So it's really important for you to already be established in that field. And this might be why it's been taking a long time, or this might be why love has been, you haven't been able to differentiate who's your twin flame and who is not. I'm hearing there might be multiple different people you think could be, but it's literally just to get you to trust your gut. So let's go ahead and see what else is going on in your career, guys. Wow, this is amazing. I'm hearing Spirit likes to communicate with you through music. And also I'm hearing that you guys are very technically oriented. You are very intelligent when it comes to science and math. Some of you might be like, no, I'm not, but you guys really are. This is why I'm saying, like, anything to do with futuristic things like science, outer space, technology. You guys might have some sort of connection to Venus and Nikola Tesla. You guys are able to really work with technology in such a way because where you are from, you do have futuristic technology. Some of you guys might be someone who's eternally very young, is what I'm getting. Like, you have a very youthful spirit or a very youthful vibe. And this is one of your superpowers, is a lot of you, when you're at your fullest state of being grounded and when you work out, it actually triggers something in you where you can stay looking young for a very long time because you have galactic origins and because your soul radiates at such a high vibration. And it's really important for you specifically to work out, because working out is what keeps you grounded in your body. And even though you guys are from different star systems, Spirit is saying that you chose to have a human incarnation. So it is really important for you to spend more time in your body by being out in nature, by working out, by also like I said, Spirit really likes to communicate with you through music and through art. So you guys might see symbols or certain songs might come on. These songs that come on is the way that your spirit guides communicate with you, is through music and art that moves you. You guys are also people who are able to really shapeshift, which means in your life, guys, you can really shapeshift into what anyone wants, or you're able to survive by adapting to a situation, by turning into someone or something that will be taken well by the people around you. You guys are really able to, and this is something that's going to be developed in your lifetime, you are able to be extremely charming because you can adapt in any social situation to be whatever it is that people want. And this is why when you get older especially, you're going to be someone who is really able to captivate people with your energy, because you're able to change in such a way that allows you. I'm always also hearing you guys are constantly going through a glow up. The older you get, the more that you glow up. You're able to easily glow up due to the high frequency of your spirit that's able to make your body be easily changeable, which means you're easily able to channel, you're easily able to change your appearance, you're easily able to manifest what you want on earth because your spirit is so high. You guys need to learn how to be human in this life. You guys are very connected to God. I'm hearing that you are one of God's special chosen ones because you are a healer. You're also somebody who is a guide, a priest, a teacher, a mystic. And that's because you were specially chosen by God to be some sort of spiritual leader or some sort of spiritual teacher, or to lead others into a higher vibration, or to help bring out the divinity in human. You guys are people who, because you are so galactic in nature, you guys, like I said, have a very eternal spirit. Some of you have had an imaginary friend or a lot of experiences when you were a child with imaginary friends. This was actually your contact with your spirit guides, is what spirit is showing me. And I'm hearing that in your lifetime, one of the big things that's going to happen is that you guys are going to be very devoted to spirituality or some sort of spiritual practice in your life. And I'm hearing that younger people are always going to be really drawn to you, as well as animals. In regards to your also, I'm hearing that when you're younger, you might be someone who's more introverted, or you might be scared of people, or you might have gotten bullied a lot when you were a child. This is because of your galactic origins. You were so different that people weren't able to understand you, and this is actually kind of a gift. You guys are actually goddesses here on earth. You're like, or god, not god, goddesses. I'm seeing that for the feminines here. You guys are goddesses, and this might intimidate a lot of people, and this might cause people to question you or wonder about you or judge you. But what I'm seeing is that they're just not understanding your origin. And also, I'm hearing that for a lot of you guys, you are as well artists. This is something that comes naturally to you. And I actually feel for a lot of you guys, you are going to be posting your art on social media, or you're going to be more creative recently and you're going to be posting it. And this is something that I feel like you need to do for yourself. A lot of you guys are scared of posting things on social media, like your art or your artistic expression, because you're worried about what people say. And what people say really impacts you, because you guys are very sensitive people. Spirit is saying keep doing what you're doing, expressing yourself out there and putting it out there, and stop worrying so much what people think. I feel like you guys worry a lot what people think because you help so many people and you want people to like you. But what I'm hearing is, guys, you need to realize your divinity as a goddess. The feminines here are literally goddesses, okay? And you guys, when you're in your full power, people are serving you. You are mentors to a lot of people. Some of you guys, God works through you. Through the masculines, God works through you as a teacher or a guide. So the sooner that you realize your divinity, the sooner that you're going to receive the praise that you want, guys. And I really sense that about you. You really save lives. You save people's lives. You really, and also I'm hearing the relationship with the mother is a very big thing that needs to be worked out. This is a part of your karma, is the relationship with your mother. You guys are also really good mediators. Like I said, you can adapt to any situation. You guys know how to solve conflict, and also your presence is something that really heals other people. I do feel that you guys go flip-flop from rebel to divine mother. Okay, that's something I see for you. I feel like in your life that you attract a lot of people, or maybe you guys had a player past or a rough past and you rebelled because you felt so weird. Like I'm seeing a lot of rebellion or a lot of like sleeping around or something like that. Spirit is saying that's because you just weren't used to your humanly in body. And I'm hearing that a lot of you guys are going to change the world in a big way through your innovative ideas, through your uniqueness, and you're actually going to make big changes around the world and in communities with your ideas and beliefs, and to keep going at it and stop caring so much what people think, because I'm hearing that something that you do is really going to help the world and save people. Literally save people is what I'm seeing. So keep doing what you are doing, guys. You are from a different star system, sent here to help others, and I really see that for you guys. And stop giving away your divinity to other people. You guys are constantly learning. You're constant students, and like I said, you're learning how to be human in this life because you have come here to save people. So some of you might have issues with overindulging in food or money or sex or something like that. That's because you're learning how to be human, and all these temptations are new to you. So please ground your root chakra, okay guys? So that's all I have for you. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hey group 3, welcome to your reading about what your life purpose are, what is your natural talents and gifts, and what it is you should be doing for a living. So I'm hearing that a lot of you guys are actually multi-talented, believe it or not. Some of you have, you recently lost a family member, a father figure, or some of you are really worried about some sort of your mother, or you're worried about your father. There's almost a sense of the need for you to heal the relationships with your family right now. Some of you guys might be taking care of your family, or you are the nurturer of your family, or you're worried about people in your family. It kind of looks like to me a lot of you guys are those who really worry about your family members. You take care of your family members, you nurture your family members. Some of you could be, you know, working from home or have a family, or you have to take care of your family for some reason. A lot of you, it's just there's a heavy responsibility on making sure that your family is okay and their well-being is okay. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. I feel like a lot of you, this is what's going on. I'm sensing that a lot of you guys, what your life purpose is it could literally be so many different things, because I'm seeing a lot of you are multi-talented, but I'm sensing that a lot of you, you tend to give up. You tend to give up when you feel like you're not learning fast enough, or you feel like you're not good enough. So you have a lot of new beginnings. You have a lot of sparks of things that you're interested in. You have a lot of like ideas or things you want to pursue, but for some reason you have a hard time following it through, because I'm getting the sense that a lot of you feel discouraged, or you feel like you're not good enough, or you compare yourself to other people, or you're not able to see just how great you are at certain things. I'm hearing that you have a lot of different talents, but it's hard for you to see. And I'm just getting the sense that you have a hard time seeing your own potential, and this gets in your way quite frequently. I'm seeing that Spirit wants you to focus on your potential and to be more forgiving of yourself. You guys, for some reason, are not able to see your potential. And I feel like that's because a lot of you have a really distorted view of yourself. You have a very distorted view of yourself, and how far you have come. Because for some of you guys, maybe there's an energy of somebody in your home. Maybe like your family doesn't really see you. Your family wasn't very encouraging of you. Maybe you felt ignored as a child or uncared for, or no one was really there to encourage your talents. Not because they were necessarily bad people, but because maybe you were the middle child, or maybe other people's problems were more important in your family and you had to be the one to take care of everyone. Or maybe you were in a family that was a little dysfunctional, so they didn't have time to really nurture you and your talents to help you see what your talents were. So it's almost like I'm seeing maybe some of you guys even had children young, but there's something that happened that really made it so your life was at its standstill for a while, where you weren't able to see what your talents were because there was no one there to nurture them. There was no one there to say, hey, you're really talented at this, you should pursue this. Or you were frequently ignored, or you had to put your needs on the back burner because maybe you had a family early, you fell in love early. There's a sense that a lot of your talents have been hidden for a very long time from you, because your needs were looked over, because you were not in a very supportive family, or a family who was able to see you and your talents. You kind of felt invisible is what I'm seeing. And there was something like a family or other people's needs that really made it so you weren't able to see your own talents or what your life purpose is. And I'm seeing there's going to be a shift in that, guys. I'm seeing that it is your time. You're finally going to have a revelation about what your talents are pretty soon, and you're finally going to be able to see just how talented you are, because there are so many different talents that are popping up right now. One of the things that I want to tell you is you guys are very devoted, you're very caring, you are nurturers, you are people who are able to nurture and assure other people. You would make a great mother, a great nurturer, a great healer, because your emotional support really encourages others. Like you guys, if you're moms, you're amazing moms, you're amazing family members, you're able to nurture others in such a way that makes them feel really cared for. But the problem is a lot of you you have a hard time accepting your own self. You have a hard time being in the spotlight. A lot of you guys have a fear of the spotlight because it's so unknown to you, because growing up you were used to being ignored, or you were used to not being in the spotlight. But I'm telling you guys, like, a lot of this feeling like you're nothing special, because I'm getting the feeling of you feel like you're not special, or you shy away from the spotlight. Spirit is saying this is because of your past, or something you need to heal from the past, because you absolutely have the ability to be ambitious, to have a life purpose, even if you have to take care of your family, or if you have a lot of responsibilities. It is never too late. Obviously, you guys are very devoted to your family. I keep seeing that devotion to your family, devotion to others, devotion to taking care of others. But what about taking care of yourself? It's almost like you use your devotion to others to refuse taking care of yourself. It's like you distract yourself by taking care of others instead of taking care of your own needs and nurturing your own talents. And Spirit is saying they really want you to buckle down and start focusing on you and your own talents and how to develop those, because that's why a lot of you guys feel like you don't have any talents, or you don't have a life purpose, or it's never going to happen for you, or no one's going to, there's nothing special about you. You guys are not seeing yourself in a real way. It's very distorted. You're not able to see just how good you are at certain things, because a lot of you are very I'm hearing like self-deprecating. I feel a lot of you need reassurance, and like reassurance that you are on the right path. You guys are not able to see your beauty. You're not able to see the way people look at you, right? You're not able to see just how amazing and talented you are. And I'm seeing that Spirit is really working with you to start seeing yourself in a true light, because what I'm seeing is you see yourself in a very distorted light, and a lot of the way you see yourself comes from other people, or it comes from who validates you. Unfortunately, guys, no one's going to believe in you at first. You have to believe in your own self. You have to love yourself the way you love other people in order to see your talents, and in order to see just how amazing you are at things, because a lot of you guys, you are so focused on other people's strengths, other people's greatnesses, what other people are capable of, that you refuse to see your own beauty, your own talents. And this is why you guys feel stuck and confused, and you're not able to see your greatness and your talents, because too many of your self-esteem comes from other people, your relationships, your children, your marriage, your friendships, instead of focusing it in on yourself, because you're scared of the spotlight. I see this is about to change for you. You are about to have a huge revelation about what your life purpose is, what your life path is, and also what your talents are. This is about to be awoken in you. One of the biggest things that I see for you is that there's a fear, guys, of being independent. There's a fear of really being loose and wild and figuring out who you are. It's almost like you have this guilt complex where you feel like you have to honor your family, take care of other people. You feel like this is what you are meant to do. But a lot of you guys are not happy where you are. You're just stuck with this guilt that you have to take care of others. Spirit is saying they're opening up a time for you where you're able to find and nurture your own talents and heal you of codependent behaviors, so you're able to focus on your own beauty, on your own talents, and to heal yourself. So one of the things that I do see is that there's going to be an increase in ambition coming for you. I want you guys to know a lot of you are on the right path right now, but for some of you, I hear you have so many different talents, like multi-talented. Some of you guys are doctors, you're nurses, you're healers. This is something that's going to come naturally to you. I'm also hearing if you're not a doctor or a natural healer, like being a doctor or some sort of healer, like I'm hearing vet, I'm hearing healer, I'm hearing counselor, I'm hearing some of you guys are also writers, you are speakers, some of you, you do so many different things is what I'm seeing. Like you have so many different hobbies. Some of you are natural teachers, nurses, doctors, counselors. You know, you also write. Some of you have started jewelry businesses. You have been, you've changed your career multiple times. You've been airline hostesses. You have been so many different careers. You have a hard time sticking to one. Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right path. Some of you are even energy healers is what I'm seeing. Okay, like I'm getting the feeling like a lot of you, you're like, am I on the right path? Or what is it that I should hone in on? In your life, a lot of you are meant to do multiple different things, not just one thing. And that's why you guys are confused. Don't limit yourself to just one thing, guys, because I'm seeing in your life, you're going to make money from multiple different things. Some of you, I'm hearing music as well. Like, didn't I tell you I'm literally hearing it all, which means that it's up to you to figure out, because you're so multi-talented, what you want to stick to. What do you love doing? What is it that you love doing? Not for anyone else, but for yourself. You have a lot of decisions you need to make, guys. Like, you have so many decisions about what path to take in your career, and you're confused. Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right path, but you guys need to practice. I even heard nutrition. Some of you have a talent um, for even like making food, building. You've done so many different jobs and had so many different interests. Spirit wants you to just study which one you like doing, because at this point it's about you listening to your emotions, because a lot of you have a hard time listening to your emotions and to your heart. What is it that you would really enjoy and love doing and sticking to and mastering? Because a lot of you dabble and put your feet in so many different things. Spirit is saying, okay, pick one thing and learn about it. If after a while of learning about it, you don't like it, then maybe it's something else, because I'm seeing right now you guys are at like a very young beginning stages of your life path and career. It doesn't matter how old you are. I just sort of feel that way. And I'm hearing that you might do one job that might be your life purpose for a while, but then it might change, guys, because I'm seeing that you need freedom, and you need a lot of options, and you need a lot of shakeups in your life, or you get bored easy. So I'm seeing that you really need freedom in this life to travel. You need a job that does not restrict you, so you can travel and live on the road and keep your own schedule. This is something that you really need. And sticking to the same career, the life purpose or life path all of the time, Spirit is showing me is going to kill your soul. So it's really important for you to switch up your career. It's not going to be the same thing all the time. I see you might go from a spiritual teacher to a teacher. You might travel for your job. You might teach yoga. You might write a book. You might start, I'm hearing, a crystal business, or some sort of jewelry business, some sort of essential oil business. You might do oracle cards. You might design a deck. You could do music. Literally, guys, Spirit on your path, they just want you to be able to listen to your heart to figure out what is the right one, because some of you guys have been avoiding making a decision and doing your life purpose, but a lot of you guys have a strong interest in music. Okay, music is something you should pursue if you have a strong interest in it. You guys also would be really good at tarot cards, oracle cards, but essentially you thrive and you are happiest when you are going through changes in your life and things do not stay stagnant. What I'm hearing is still water is going to kill you. You need moving water. You need variety in your life. So what I see is like an independent worker who does multiple different things for money. And stop listening to what other people have to say about what it is that you're doing or studying, because I'm seeing that's a big thing. You have a lot of people who want to give you their negativity or their negative opinions about what it is that you're studying. Some of you guys, you might be in a relationship with a job or career that's unhealthy or toxic, right? And this might be like something that's distracting you from your life purpose and career. You guys are like so scared of the options, so scared of making a wrong choice. Spirit is saying no choice is better than the wrong choice. You're having a hard time manifesting what you want on earth and the direction you want because you guys don't know what you want and you haven't made a decision. Spirit is telling me there are no wrong decisions for you. Just make a decision about what direction you want to go, manifest and do the practical effort, and you are going to manifest manifest it. You guys are feeling so lost because you have so many different options. Spirit is saying that for your journey, there is no wrong option. Just pick one, master it, be dedicated to it, go for it, study it, and then and go forward with it, and it's going to manifest in your life because you're meant to have experience in this life. You guys are really impacted by Mercury retrograde. If you're watching this, there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of stagnancy, there's a lot of inaction right now. Maybe it's because a lot of you are feeling emotionally upset that your life isn't going the way you want. Maybe there is a lot of just sadness going on in your life because you're not sure what to do. Spirit is saying follow what makes you happy to do. Follow what makes you happy. Follow your passion, and believe in yourself, guys, because you're not seeing yourself in the right way, okay? With this 10 of Cups, I'm seeing that in your life you are meant to be happy, and specifically I'm seeing a family. I'm seeing emotional happiness. In your life, Spirit wants you to do things that give you emotional happiness. Because if you do something that gives you emotional happiness, Spirit is going to give you physical abundance. The goal should not be physical abundance for you, because what I'm seeing is that your lesson in this life is learning how to be happy because it's such a struggle for you. When you find something that makes you happy, Spirit is going to give you the abundance that you want, but it shouldn't be about the abundance. It should be about the happiness, because in your life energetically, the happier you are, the more abundance you manifest in your life. Some of you guys, you have worked jobs that have really restricted your freedom. You have worked jobs that have made you so unhappy. There was like a boss or a father. There was something that restricted your freedom, guys, that kept you from doing what it is that you love, that kept you from being in the spotlight or whatever it was, because you felt like you had such a high responsibility on you, that you felt like you had a point to prove, or you had to do what you needed to do to please somebody else or to take care of your family or what they thought. Spirit is saying it's time for you to walk away from that, because they want you to pursue what makes you actually happy. And I feel like a lot of you, that's what you're going to do, but a lot of you need to heal your confidence levels. I'm seeing with the 3 of Cups, look, you need a job that's going to give you friendship, that's going to give you happiness. And I feel like in the past, like what's coming for you is Spirit is really whispering in your ear what it is you need to be learning and developing. But don't get discouraged. You're still in the learning phase of whatever it is. Keep sticking to it, because soon you're going to master it, and it is going to bring you a lot of happiness. You're still in the beginning phases, but keep learning. And I'm also hearing get a teacher. Ask for advice, guys. It's going to be okay. I'm sorry for whatever it is that you're going through, but seriously, guys, it's going to be okay. Let's see what blessings are coming your way. So the blessing coming your way is, I feel a lot of you are on the right track. Whatever it is that you're studying and learning right now, Spirit wants you to know you're on the right track. Heal your inner child, have more fun. Even if it's not developing as fast as you want, keep doing it, guys. Don't give up. This is a slow build. Saturn's in Capricorn. You are on the right track to building a foundation. Spirit is asking you to stay dedicated to work or school or whatever new venture you're doing, because it is the right path and it is going to lead to abundance. You just need to keep developing this skill, this interest, or hobby, because trust me, you are on the right path. Even if you can't see it, even if you don't have faith, just keep focusing on improving, because I keep hearing you are on the right path. You are absolutely doing what it is that you're supposed to do. That's going to bring you abundance. You just have to keep going at it and don't give up, is what I'm hearing. That's a strong message. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye.